All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the next fight of the evening, this is a lightweight bout under 70 kilogram. Introducing first, in the blue corner, he's coming from Ukraine. Make some noise for Bogdan Katkin. Ladies and gentlemen, Bogdan Katkin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent into the red corner. He's coming from Moldova. Please welcome to Sergiu Bagrin. And now, presenting the blue corner, age of 21, weighing 70 kilograms, height 1.77 meters, having a personal record of 4 fights, 2 wins, and 2 losses. He is fighting for Vikings. Please welcome from Moldova to Ukraine, Bogdan Katkin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the red corner, age of 22, weighing 70 kilograms, height 1.77 meters. This is his debut in mixed martial art. He's fighting for On Top Moldova. Make some noise from Moldova to Sergiu Bagrin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a lightweight bout under 70.3 kilogram, 5-minute 3-round, extra 1 round MMA rules. Referee in the ring, Alexandru Petcoglu.
And we're underway, round number one of a scheduled 3-rounder. You can see that even though these two are listed as the same exact height, that doesn't seem to be the case here inside the cage. It looks to me like the Ukrainian is a lot taller and lankier. He's got a big reach advantage, and immediately Bagrin sensing this and shooting in, looking for a takedown. Look at the way he's really putting that left leg way back there, trying to trap him with his left arm, trying to keep him away from the legs. Looked to me like Katkin was very comfortable striking when this thing opened up, as now Bagrin gets a hold of the ankle and is trying to force him down to the canvas whether he likes it or not. Bagrin really wrestling him down to the canvas here. You can hear the corner, or it doesn't even seem to be the corner, it just seems to be somebody else in the audience screaming for Katkin to get up, stand up, get this thing back on your feet. I don't speak Ukrainian, but it is quite similar to Polish, so I can understand some of these commands that Katkin's corner is shouting at him. Looks like he's just trying to tie up Bagrin, trying to prevent him from getting him on his back and preventing this thing from turning into a grappling contest. I think he would much more prefer just to get this thing stood back up. He seemed to be having a bigger advantage. Oh, wow, look at that. Put a knee right between his legs and then started lighting him up with punches. Takes the back down. He nearly got that arm right under the chin here. He could still have it. Hard to see where exactly it is. Still riding him now a little bit high here as Katkin can almost sneak out the back door here. He's got those hooks in, though, that are preventing that. He's got such long legs, though, that he maybe just be able to force his way out if he can get enough leverage. Look at how long and thin the legs are. Bagrin still on top here. He's way high here. He might fall off. If he's not careful, he's exposing his arm, though, and that is not good. Now he's slowly but surely trying to sneak his way out. He might end up on top here or in an arm bar, one or the other. Those knees might change the mind of Bagrin. He's protecting his arm here. Looks like he's got his right arm clasped to his left, and just like that, pulls his arm out. See the left arm. Now the right arm around the back of the head. Katkin looking for shots. There you can see the coach of Bogdan Katkin in the Viking gym in Ukraine. He's right over there on his side of the cage, so he's able to clearly hear the commands from his coach. Right hand goes in and hits the jaw. Left hand's going into the kidney area as Bagrin scooting over on his left hip here, trying to get the right arm over on the other side of the head. Seems to be very relaxed, very calm here in this guard now. Opens it up. Neither guy seems to be in a big hurry here. Don't want to make a mistake. Keep in mind that this is the debut of Sergiu Bagrin, who is on his back now. Ooh, right hand caught him good. I don't know where it landed, but I could certainly hear it. When the Menage Arena has really filled up quickly here. This place is absolutely packed now. The first couple opening fights, fans were just kind of slowly trickling in, maybe getting some coffee, maybe some kind of other adult beverage. And now this place is absolutely packed to the rafters, as it always is. Big left hand crossed him, and that ends round one. Take another look at round one action here. Some good striking had Sergiu Bagrin backing up. But then some adjustments were made, and Bagrin took him down. And once they got on the canvas, I think that Bagrin stayed on him for the majority of the round most of the time, looking for arm bars, looking for submissions, looking for chokes from the back. But then right there at the end of the round, Katkin kind of took control and was landing some ground and pound. These are Eagles cage girls, Lily and Angie, doing their thing as usual. Yeah, you can see these two with their backs against the cage. You can see just how much taller Bogdan Katkin is. He's certainly not 177 centimeters. He looks to be taller. Either that or Bagrin is less than 177. But whatever it is, it's making for an interesting matchup. And, of course, round two starts off on the feet, and we'll see if Katkin can finally pull off what his coaches are wanting him to pull off. Bagrin really fired back with the right hand and caught him. Low kick goes in again. He turns his back temporarily on his opponent. Bagrin rushing in now, chasing him around the cage. Oh, and opening up. Looks to shoot in, but look at the very uncomfortable hold that he's got now, right in the crotch. Got his right arm draped over the back of the thigh and his left arm inside. Bagrin trying to finish off this takedown here, but he is really tied up here. It's going to make it difficult. Trying to get his right leg over to break that hold. He can break that hold if he just stretches out. Well, it looks like he's cut under the chin too. I saw some blood under the chin of Sergiu Bagrin. And look at this position now. Scrambling. And it looks like Bagrin now in a pretty good position here as he's got Katkin kind of trapped up against the base of the cage. Katkin with those long legs, though, trying to keep him away, keeping the knee inside, pushing him away now with up kicks. Bagrin has to be careful of that because he's got such long legs where if he's used to training with somebody about the same height and size as him, he may not be able to get kicked from that far of a distance. 2 minutes gone by here in round number two. Short little elbow kind of clocked him on the forehead, but not a whole lot behind it here as he's trying to pass, trying to get that left leg over. Ooh, that one buried it right into his sternum, I think. north-south position now as he traps the right arm down. And I would expect more elbows or punches to come in here as he's neutralized the left arm of the Ukrainian and is trying to take care of the right arm as well so he can get even more clear of a shot at his head. Takes the back now. Lickety split. Look how quick he did that. Trying to get those hooks in now. Good position here. He's a little bit too high, though, now as Katkin, well, he may have him right around the throat. He's got that right arm around the mouth here. He can still breathe through his nose, but if he squeezes hard enough, he could get that decision. Look at the way he's just squeezing him right now. Squeezing the neck. Look at the face all contorted now of Katkin. Oh, and he's got him in a nasty cross face. Look at how nasty that is. Now he gives up and he changes position. Oh, and he's really got it hooked in. Very awkward angle on the face, but he survives. Katkin survives, but not surviving the right hands. Looking for an armbar now. Oh, my. He has got every possible submission hold at his arsenal. Ooh, knees going in now. Just dropped the knee right across the forehead of the Ukrainian. Frees himself and just dropped a big shot there. Here comes another one. Katkin now looking for a measure of revenge. Both the corner of Katkin and also the referee telling these guys to keep busy here. Can't get complacent at this point. Still got to go for it. So important to stay busy, stay active, try to improve your position, try to win the fight. A lot of times, though, just the slightest move can have dire consequences. So both guys very careful, and it looks to me like Bagrin trying to get that right leg in the position here if he can, but Katkin still inching forward. Right hand's coming in now. Grabs the arm. Oh boy, he has got that triangle deep. He needs to make a few adjustments here, but he's got his legs exactly where he wants them. Oh my, look at that, saved by the horn. Round two action here, but that was a very exciting round. A couple of times it was very close to a finish, especially right there at the end of the round, the last minute and a half or so. A couple of very close submission attempts there from Sergiu Bagrin of Moldova. He did get caught under the chin. You see that little uppercut he landed right there. I think that's the one that opened him up underneath the chin. And we have still got one more round left to go. Look of concern on that gentleman's face as we look forward to round number three.
Final round.
Well, these two have really been through a war here in these first two rounds. Let's see what they're made of. This is what these preliminary matches are all about. It's a chance to put your skills on display. Chance for younger fighters, up-and-coming fighters to show what they can do. Wow, did he pop him. Katkin just popped him with a right hand. Oh, and an overhand right that time from Bagrin in return. Oh my! A knee right up the middle and another one. Really lining him up now with knees is Katkin. Bagrin doesn't mind slugging it out, but it seems like he would prefer if things were down on the canvas. Trying to push through here, but look at a sprawl by Katkin, really getting those hips low, getting those legs out of the way. Bagrin still pushing forward here, kind of went sideways with it. Bagrin still looking for those legs. His right arm is still too far away. He can't get a good grip on the hips, and it's hard for him to be able to hook both of his arms together. Look how long the legs are of Katkin. My goodness. Makes it very difficult. Now, he's not going to win too many points here by doing this. He's got to think more offensively here. What can he do to prevent, well, look at this now. It looks like he's trying to wrap that left leg in. Could try to figure for the head. Preventing the takedown here. Might try to spin around and take the back. He might just be content to land right hands. Bagrin still digging. Not giving up on this. He's got a one-track mind here. And he's getting left hands right to the face. That may change his mind. Now he's got both of his hands clasped around the left leg of the Ukrainian, eating a few shots here. And once again, Katkin sprawls out, breaks the hold by moving that leg backwards. Shots going in underneath the Moldovan as he continues to work for that leg. Sometimes persistence pays off, and sometimes persistence just gets you punched in the face. Knees going in now. This is also where these youngsters need to listen to their coaches here. You got to keep your ears open. They'll tell you what to do, what move you should make next. Right hand going in. This is a good round so far for Katkin. It's debatable whether he came close to winning either of those first two rounds. He did have his moments in those rounds. Overall, though, I don't know if I would give those rounds to him. But so far, he's doing all the offensive work now. And now Bagrin changes his mind, rolls onto his back, which I think is a much smarter move here. Had a lot of success off of his back. Was able to work for different submissions. Came close to a triangle a couple of times. Had an arm bar. He's almost had every submission in the MMA book. At least an attempt at it so far. You can tell from those cauliflowered ears that he's spent more than a couple hours on the mat. Coming up on 30 seconds left in the fight here. Look how he's got the left arm overhooked, preventing Katkin from landing any shots with the right hand, with the left hand, the right arm, excuse me. Still striking the body, though, with the other arm. You can see there's not a laceration, but some kind of bruising on the left eyelid of Bagrin. And this fight is over. This one will go to the judges, and we'll see what we get. Pavel Zhuravlev in attendance. Take a look at round three. Well, that was a long round. If you're Sergiu Bagrin on his back for, excuse me, on his stomach for almost the entire duration of round number three, is Katkin was just refusing to let him grab the leg, and he was just sprawling out, keeping away from his opponent. Landed a lot of good knees too. So this one's going to be interesting. Round three definitely belonged to Katkin, 110%. But how are rounds 1 and 2 going to be scored? I would say in favor of Bagrin, which would make it 2-1, but who knows what to expect. They don't pay me a dime to judge these contests. And you can do what you want with my opinion. Let's find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is, by unanimous decision, for the blue corner, Bogdan Katkin.
Well, Katkin must have done enough to win another one of those rounds and gets the victory at Eagles 11 by unanimous decision. Up next, we go to the super heavyweight division, 120 kilos. That's over 260 pounds. Coming up next.